college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost... team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and it's caught. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And the ball is hauled in. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. The Raging Cajuns churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here. Gives it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
looks at second and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Louisiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to run it here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
Quick throw out left, complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. The Spartans looking to cash in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Touchdown, Spartans! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Sparty. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ragin' Cajuns look to keep this drive moving. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package with the defense they're using here, but they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Ragin' Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. The quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop and block. That gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upmen. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Takes into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Powering through. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Spartans have 1st and 10 here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary on how to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, look at the quick cut.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nobody can bring him down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Spartans are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Louisiana.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Raging Cajuns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Spartans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to scramble. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Raging Cajuns will have to punt this one away. Able to send the punt away. Refuses to go down. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Spartans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles and going. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Spartans come to the line with first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play clock, that'll cost them 5.